This is disgusting weather. I would guess it's pressurised in some way now. I would like to video this with my proper camera, but... Oh, their feet. I can't see it. There's a sensor that detects, so when it's walking, if it walks up to the sea, there's a tube that hangs down that's connected to a different system, and when it touches the water, because it's supposed to be pumping air in, and the water obviously stops it from pumping air in, then the beast knows it's hit water and stops. It's be rather freaky when it starts. Oops.
Dus daar kom je voor staan. Ik zie het wel. Nee, maar dan sta je een beetje uit de regen.
Hier, dan ben je hier gaan staan.
Kom op,
Slaat de staart tegen de grond aan om de hardheid van de zand te voelen. Met de staart voelt je de hardness of the sand.
This tests the hardness of the sand. Depending on how hard, when it hits the sand, if it's very soft sand, the two pins go into the sand. If it's hard sand, the pins don't go into the sand. So the beast knows whether it's on soft sand or on hard sand. Sails have been unfurled again. They operate a pumping system, so when they go backwards and forwards, similar to like a cycle pump, it pushes air in one area, which is what pushes air into the bottles, and then when it gets blown the other direction, it lets the air. It pulls the tube out of the pump again. So it has a very simple way of working, and he explains it. But, I don't know if there's enough wind today for anything to happen, even if it is pissing down with rain. I've no idea what he just said. It is designed apparently to go up and down the beach, but the wind isn't blowing up and down the beach. But it is pouring with rain. Well, the wind's picked up, but the sails have gone down. Sounds like the transmission on the brakes on a truck at the moment. How on earth do you design this? It's going to be an anticlimax if nothing happens. It really doesn't want to work. Oh! There was all plastic. There are some ropes on there, so whether the ropes, the cord, are getting soggy with water. I feel like we belong to a cult. Nobody else on the beach. There's a one person in the distance. We're the only people on the beach. Because we're the only nutters around. It's freezing cold. It's pouring with rain. And the Strandbeest doesn't want to go anywhere. We're the nutters walking down on the beach in the pouring rain. We're all soaking wet. Or at least I am. See, it's so cold and wet, even the seagulls are not flying, they just stood on the beach. Don't blame them. This enterprising lady here, she nicked one of the table canopy umbrellas. Oh no, it's a bloke, there's a girl there a minute ago. Oh no, she's further down. Right, on to the next Strandbeest. Will this one work? It's happening at the minute. So my bum is soaking wet. My legs are soaking wet. My socks are soaking wet. My bag is soaking wet. But my camera is not affected. I think he's about to finish furling the use the word sails, but I wouldn't call it a sail. Let's see what happens. It's going faster than we can walk. Alright, this is the next day after the storm that soaked me yesterday and all my stuff, and I arrived at the beach just when they finished running them, so I'm not having a good time at the moment. Right, time for a tour. When he talks about them as like living organisms that can walk up and down the beach and survive on their own. I mean, it is a work of art, a work of genius, but even just a cursory glance, some of the plastic tubing is bent, some of it has come apart up here. And then he talks about the tail being able to assess the toughness of the hardness of the sand. And this hits the sand. I'm afraid to say that doesn't look like it works to me, because it doesn't actually hit the sand the way it's supposed to. So, I mean, they are amazing. Movement. I mean, he did say he had to use, this is going back a bit, an Atari computer back in the 80s to process the calculations. The principal one being, if you look at the feet, if you imagine, it's pretty easier from the other side, if you imagine the way you walk, you lift your foot up onto the ground, and then as your body moves through, your foot stays in the same place. So if you think of that as a straight line, it doesn't move, and then the rest of your body moves past your foot. So you had to design a foot that could, or a mechanism rather, that could do that. And that's what you needed a computer for. And it took hours. Going back, this is, as I say, an Atari. I don't know what computing power of an Atari computer was, but not a lot. But it took days apparently to calculate it. And he put that information, he called it the DNA of Strandbeest. He put that on the internet, and other people have used it to create something similar. Somebody even produced the one using a laser printer, 3D laser printer, a fully operating Strandbeest in one piece.